All right, everybody. We are back for another video today. Hello, everybody. And today I'm with my co-host, of course, as always.
Hello there. I am your main man, Cedric.
Yes,
And
he is. And today, actually, we are bringing in a new guest. We're bringing in a
oh,
new guy, a new
a
individual
new
you haven't seen
friend.
before. Why don't we introduce the man himself, huh, Santos?
Yep, this shall we do.
How's it going, fellas?
Ooh, who's that guy?
Hey, I wonder who he is. Hey,
No
introduce
way.
yourself. And today we got our boy, our man of the hour, Colin, and he'll be with us today. Cool as ever. Today's topic today, of course, is going to be about our stories,
Yeah,
Star Wars and all that such. A big Star Wars talk, a little bit of some stories that we've created in the past, and talking about our friendship and such as,
yeah,
usual
yeah.
roundabout,
Good
nothing more
time.
than that. The good times.
Yeah.
Good time.
Um,
All
but
the good stuff.
yeah. So now, the first topic of today. As always, how this works is we'll bring up a topic, one of us will bring up a topic, and the others we'll just talk about it. No matter
Yeah.
what topic you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about it for a good while. Y'all ready?
I am ready. Are you ready,
No,
Colin?
I'm ready. I'm all ready.
He's
I'm
been ready
on.
for a few. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, baby.
Now, first topic today. Our stories.
Yeah.
Right? Let's talk about it. Now, of course, we met, all of us met around 4 years ago, back in
Oof.
2020, yeah, 2021,
How
on
times.
a game that a few people know for a bad reputation. I'll tell you what,
Oof.
it rightly has that reputation. I'll tell you what, but
Yeah.
it's a virtual reality game called VR Chat,
Oh, I thought
and
we met. I thought we met on Rec Room. Sorry.
rec rooms like I'd ever go on that game. No,
No, no,
it's
no.
horrible. No, but VR Chat's a game where you basically get to interact with people, and a lot of times there's a lot of
Stuff.
Tuner.
animals in there. And we just don't like that.
And
But
a bunch of like PDF files.
yeah,
Saw
it's
Too
those too.
many.
yeah, 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 Aiden.
Luckily we're not any of them, right?
Except for this guy.
Whoa,
I'm joking.
whoa,
We're
whoa.
Have him anything to confess?
Guys, he's kept us in here for so long. I want to see my mom.
I don't.
you know. But basically, we met a while, and we got basically our friendship over making stories and playing
Yeah.
and role playing with them, and the whole idea of creating interactions through Star Wars. And first started with these really crappily made like stories about like the most randomest of stuff, and they weren't
Yeah.
even connected in any way possible. They were just us saying, "Hey, what do we want
Turn
to do?
around.
Oh, little, let's just battle today."
Oh, yeah.
But it
It's
was I
two
don't
OP
know,
characters.
really overpowered. I tell you
Like
what, there was
more powerful than any character in Star Wars lore.
yeah, I tell you what, like
For
we were
you.
all
All for it.
Alter. I tell you what,
Oh.
bro. We had Alter, we had Xylen, which is my guy. We
Oh
had
yeah.
Cedric, who this man played over
Oh
here.
yeah. Fucking
Of course, we got down
maniac
here
down there.
Rel. We got the man over here called Rel, and it was a whole story of
You
these
can actually
people
see
of
the
what have we got?
characters
Yeah, of the
right
brown
here
one over there.
on the
Dark over there is the green one,
in the
and
middle.
the right one is Cedric on the blue.
Yeah.
To the left over there is a man called Toast. He has the same name as me. Such a copycat, I tell you what.
Maybe he'll join us soon. Who knows?
Maybe. But this is the first topic
Yeah.
though about our stories. So, if you guys could have changed anything about how the stories went, would you? And what would it be?
All right, Colin. Since you're the man of the hour, you should go first.
Um. Oh, there's the obvious. I wish that we changed the Killian plot. That still
Oh
bothers
my
me.
God.
That
So
still bothers me.
that guy, so in the left side of the screen you see over there, there's Toast, his name was.
Oh, I thought you pointed to me.
No,
No, we did not.
basically he made a character in this order called the Crimson Order, and it was like this story we created, which was so developed over I've been talking about, not even 4 years, like 3 years of our friendship was built making this story, and it ended finale. We're talking a finale where we took off the plot armor, we took everything off, every action decides what it goes to, and this guy comes in with Killian and just it just
It's
messes
not.
the finale up.
It's
Like,
not fully his fault. We didn't stop him.
yeah,
We
Yeah,
can't blame him.
look, he
We didn't
didn't
stop him.
tell us his plan, so it became a little unorganized,
pretty crazy.
Yeah,
and it
the
just
tree, the tree of life.
Tree of Life was crazy.
It was cool. It was cool, but like,
It
you
didn't really
know,
mean anything. The whole ending of our story went to this kind climactic ending of the Force itself in Star Wars being destroyed by this entity and this device that was created by a people called the Iocathians, which is these like really advanced like society within Star Wars. And we basically made it so they made this device that basically would almost delete it, gone. It's death. And he comes in with like it was like so dramatic. Everyone loses their Force abilities. People die because it's like they're consumed with it, and it's
yeah.
another.
Len dies.
Mhm.
Alter
Yeah,
kills him.
Yeah, Alter, Len, Rel, they're all dead, and here comes Toast, and he's like, "Well, in another galaxy, there's something called the Tree of Life, and it creates the Force more, and it's the last place that got the Force." And I'm like, "Why did we have a finale about this whole thing ending if you're just gonna suddenly say, well, the Force is still there, as well as that here's a new threat that you
just
just
like the
didn't know
sequels, bro.
about."
The Star Wars, man.
Oh my God. Talking about another thing in Star Wars, guys, the sequels. Oh
Uh,
God.
Garbage.
the only good character was
Garbage.
Kylo Ren, Finn, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Hey,
Kylo
he
Ren
was all right.
was so mid. Finn though,
Whoa,
in
whoa,
the
whoa,
first
Kylo,
in
whoa,
Kylo sucked. Let's be
whoa,
honest here.
whoa.
His
Those
actor,
first
What,
30
what,
seconds,
what,
bro.
no. Great actor. Great actor. I'm not gonna say it at all. He's a great actor.
You dirty
okay.
chocolate piece.
Horrible role.
Yeah.
But Finn, great role in number 7, 8, and 9 were just
Hold up,
like he was
Ryan. Hold up.
8, he should have died. He should have died in 8 because I thought in the beginning of 7 that this guy was going to be our main character, and then he was just sidetracked to being Rose Tico's side piece. And I'm like,
Hold the phone,
wow,
Ryan. Hold the phone,
he's a
bro.
nobody. Yeah, what's up?
Those first 30 seconds of Kylo Ren, bro, in Force Awakens,
That's what I was
bro.
gonna say.
That
His
the peakest
30
moment,
seconds
bro.
were peak.
Whoa.
And then after
I'm
that it
talking
fell off
Force
immediately.
Awakens brought these guys in. Good. But I'm just going to make
Also,
this clear. If you make a character, right? And his main thing is this is the grandson of Anakin Skywalker,
One of the greatest
one of the
forces in
greatest,
greatest
existence.
yeah,
Jedi's period.
the chosen one. Which, by the way, no matter what anyone thinks, he did his job.
Yeah.
The chosen one was meant to bring balance. It was very unbalanced from the Force's view, as there was 10,000 Jedi and 2 Sith. Or in reality, there was more like 5 if we count Count Dooku, Darth Maul, Plagueis, Asajj Ventress, and Sidious. If we and don't even forget about General Grievous and
Oh,
all these people.
yeah.
So technically, but it was still so unbalanced. So the Force was like, yeah, this has to happen. But the fact that the sequels brought Kylo Ren, and it goes to this thing where he's beating up Rey, but then Rey just closes her eyes and goes, "Don't worry, plot armor," and just decimates the grandson. By the way, trained by Luke Skywalker, the man who defeated Vader. No matter how you think about it, man stepped one point to the dark side and defeated him. He was trained by Obi-Wan, by Yoda, and by like it's like he was so good that Imperials were so afraid of him. The Empire was afraid of this guy. and you're telling me that some Mary Sue from Jakku, which is just a knockoff Tatooine, where she finds a droid that supposedly holds Death Star plans or whatever, or something similar, like the location of Luke, which, by the way, sounds like the dumbest thing ever. Put that thing into a galaxy map and you'll easily find where that thing is located. What do you mean that this droid has the only piece to it?
Talk about the other thing too. Like, remember the knife in the ship?
Oh my!
it
The
lines
ancient
up
Yes,
Sith.
the Death Star. The
the
ancient
exact
Death
perfect
Star.
spot.
Yes.
Come on, guys. I can't find the Death Star. Let's find it real quick.
When supposedly when it was made, the Death Star didn't even exist or it wasn't even an idea yet.
Was that knife from the Old Republic?
Supposedly
Yeah,
it was
it was.
ancient Sith, so either Old Republic or something between.
Yeah.
And this guy Uchi, who, by the way, if he was dead for 20 years, let's just say 20 years, by the logic of Rey being in her 20s or something, right? And her parents were taken when she was like 7 or something. Take it from this, his ship would not work. If you leave a ship alone for first of all, if that's true and the ship did survive for 20 years being turned off, his droid is somehow still on. Wow. Get me that ship, because if I can turn off my car and keep it somewhere for 20 years and I can just turn it on and it'll work, get me that car. I tell you what, the amount of insurance this man must have put on there, it has to be crazy, because I'm telling you
I
what.
don't know what's going on. It ain't right though. Whatever the hell it is, it's innovative.
But here's the thing, right? Funniest thing that no one ever realizes about the sequel trilogy, that episode 9 was made in the discovery of 1 month. The entire script was created with 1 month, because you know why? They had the script, they had the idea, they had the entire thing. We were gonna have like the Eclipse Super Star Destroyer from Legends and a bunch of other stuff, and then they kind of went with the guy who created the story, and they were like, you know what? How about we just kind of trash aside? Hey, you're fired, get out of here, and we went with this guy.
I may have an unpopular opinion to some, but I think The Force Awakens is overhated.
Overhated.
I disagree for one reason. So going from this from a positive outlook. I mean, from a strategic outlook. Star Wars created the original trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. 4 being, of course, good, 5 being the best one, 6 being decent. Came out with 1, 2, and 3 with the prequel trilogy. 1 being decent, 2 being pretty good, and 3 being peak.
Yeah,
just as good
that's
as
one out of. That's one.
I'd say it's on par with Empire Strikes. You just can't beat it. You can't beat either or.
Yeah.
And they took that idea. John Williams came, back and all that stuff. Then you had, JJ. JJ said, you know what? Why don't we take episode 4, 5, and 6? You know what, man? Why don't we bring it back and just completely copyright it? Which, by the way, if you gave that script to someone at a college, they would have said, like, what, before the movies came out, and said, this is my idea for a new movie. You know what they would have said to you? Copyright episode 4? Like, what? You're saying you have a woman who is, by the way, technically, we find out, is royalty. She is literally Palpatine's, which makes no sense, granddaughter, which, by the way, if we take this from a biological standpoint of Palpatine being Anakin's father, and Ben is the great grandson, that just turns into such a... By the way, I'm just saying, nobody asked for Reylo. No, I've never thought of that. I was like, yo, this thing could be like... I was thinking, like, in episode 8, they were going to have this whole conversation of, you are a nobody. You don't have to be. And it was going to be like, I thought maybe it was going to be like, oh, she was Obi-Wan's, like, granddaughter or something. Maybe Satine got, maybe them and Satine from the Clone Wars, got together and stuff like that. But no. Because who needs that, right? In reality, it was, this is Palpatine's granddaughter. Actually, you're not a nobody. In fact, that entire line, let's just throw it out, just And you're now the most powerful technical person there. Which, by the way, the fact that they tried making this seem like this Jedi, this nobody, is suddenly just the most powerful Jedi out there. Like suddenly she knows how to work ships, even though she's never been on one. She's worked on junk scraps and worked on Jakku on these super star destroyers and star destroyers and all this stuff from the Imperial Army that fell there in the New Republic era. Sure. But you don't know how to fix the Millennium Falcon in Force
Yeah,
Awakens, but better than Han Solo, who owned it, by the way, for so many years. We're talking 50, 60 years he's been on this ship with Chewbacca, and you're saying you're better than them? Yeah, that's a
yeah. Like, you remember
lie.
the part wherever they were, like, I can't remember exactly which part it was in, but they were flying and Ray wasn't there. Chewie, Han Solo, Han was flying, and Chewie, did his own talk, and it was implied from the way that Solo responded that basically what Chewie said is Ray can fly better than absolute garbage.
I'll tell you
There's
what.
no
Exactly.
way.
I'll tell you what. The fact that we had, first of all, I'm just saying, Harrison Ford himself said it. So did Mark Hamill. They both said it was a horrible movie. That they didn't agree with it. I mean, though I don't really agree with Harrison Ford's opinions in general because this man wanted
He's a hater,
Han.
man.
He wanted Han Solo to die in the first, like, literal first episode in episode 4, which makes no sense at all. So let's just stop saying that he knows everything because the man's like, he's
Also,
not. He's more. He's
also,
more than
also,
Indiana Jones. Hmm.
you know what? One movie I wish they could make
Hmm.
a Cal Kestis movie.
See, here's the
Get rid
thing.
of
I agree,
get rid of Visions, bro. Or
dude.
not Visions, Acolyte. Get rid of Acolyte, bro.
Dude, I'm just saying, I could create a better movie than them in a second. Give me
Anyone
one
can make a
day.
better movie, bro.
We
Literally.
always have the script, dude. Come on.
we already have the script. I can tell you right now. If any Star Wars executive saw this video, I tell you what, get me in there and I got you better than them.
Put us
Just
in
you
there. You got the whole crew.
You'll do it for
The whole
free.
crew
legit.
on standby.
Legit. I'll do this stuff for free, man. Give me the thing and I'll work. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. We have an
We're
entire
gonna just
crew
do.
ready for you. Here's the thing. You created the Acolyte. Star Wars and I have nothing against like Star Wars. I have an insult against someone who you hire someone, you give them $600 million to make a movie when you gave Obi-Wan and Boba Fett, by the way, the total sum of 140 million. You gave you gave 70 million to Obi-Wan and you gave 60 million to Boba Fett. And that's not even including the lack of funding you gave to Mandalorian season 3. So,
Yeah.
with all this, your most popular stuff, even even the Clone Wars season 7. Of course, you didn't even give a lot of money to that either, because why would you, right? It's the most popular show. Bad
Yeah, who
Batch
cares about that?
would put so many fillers and give it a lot of stuff, even though it was a great show. Trust me, it's just you give so many fillers that it was just unneeded. And
Yeah.
you're expecting me to believe that you gave 600 because it was found out. We thought it was like 200, 300, 600 million to the person to make Acolyte. They basically pocketed that money,
Uh,
put the other money into it. That is crazy. Don't.
That was a
nice sideways,
mistake.
bro. Nice sideways.
And basically, they made a murder mystery, basically TV show about, first of all, the whole thing with Anakin being like, no one can kill a Jedi Knight, a Jedi Master. And then we have this person, this girl with a knife stabbing a master. We're thinking someone who's had so many years of their life training and she got duped by a little girl? And
Exactly.
suddenly these two girls make Anakin Skywalker seem like a nobody now, technically, because whoa, 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 we just had a Rey, but now you're bringing another nobody that's suddenly again a Mary Sue, and they changed a lot of lore. Like suddenly now at the end of the show, there's 3 Sith, other than Palpatine. Which, by the way, the only way this could end for them is one way: they're dead. There's no way that they live or gain power or do any of that. I was expecting to become like the Knights of Ren from the sequels or
Oh
something like
yeah.
that, because they had the music. They played the music with Quimir when he's like, "I'm not a Sith" or what you'd call it, but then has like the Knights of Ren music playing, and then he's like, but I am a Sith in the next episode. And I'm like, okay. And then like he had a Cortosis helmet, which I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, but isn't
And not
Cortez hard
really
to find?
mentioned, Cortez finally bringing into the live action.
But somehow
Like,
this guy was trained by Plagueis, the most powerful Sith we knew of. I mean, the guy could have taken out Palpatine. That's a fact. We Palpatine was afraid of Plagueis, and when he died, it's in the books that he thought that he was still out for. And first of all, if Plagueis was alive, yeah, Mace would have been gone in a second. There would have been nothing to it. And as well as that, just saying, man, Disney, stop being so inclusive. We need to think about story before.
well, the real world doesn't matter, dude. It's about the genre.
This is
Put in the real
space.
Yeah,
This
world.
is
it
space
is.
Star Wars.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, how you go about is politics and other stuff and other types of whatever. Like they added which I don't even care about at this point. It's like they added that the pronouns thing to them. Like, oh no, don't worry, it's actually a they them. I don't care, dude.
This
It's
is
such a
space
it's such a
wizards, man.
we're talking about people with wizards and guns shooting against each other against the mortal evil of it all, having a son.
It was nothing to do with something called the Force and something,
Like I
things
don't.
that put coaches made of people's souls and stuff into a physical metal. Like, who? Come on.
Just
Yeah,
fire
like,
everyone at this point, bro.
dude, I'm telling you, Kathleen Kennedy is probably the worst person they could have had in charge of Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie.
I would have
Bob
been the
Iger
better
did
one.
better. Bob Iger did pretty good. Now he's doing pretty good. I mean, he added yes, he's added a few things. By the way, Star Wars Outlaws
Boo.
is so horrible because it's a
I
game that
think
came out
more.
like 2024 and it has, first of all, Ubisoft. Wow, you made it have worse quality than in Odyssey of Assassin's Creed, which is saying something because it came out much earlier, like 2019 or something. But you have Star Wars over here, Star Wars Outlaws, which is supposed to, in the most simple way, be GTA and Star Wars.
Yeah.
It has wanted levels. You have a ship, you have bikes, you have
Guns.
operator, like we have police technically coming after you. You could shoot where and when. You could rob people, go on different missions. You had the script. You had a good idea. And then you messed it up by making two things happen. It's not multiplayer, which I could have let go if it was story. Sure, whatever, fine. You didn't make, sure, if you want to make a woman character, that's one, right? But you should have made it customizable because you made the ugliest looking character I've ever seen ever. I'm not gonna lie, that was the most ugliest character in my entire life I've ever seen,
Hold
and
up.
that's saying something.
Hold up.
Like, wow. And we could have had like, I'm not even joking when I say this, man. You could have given us anyone. Not gonna lie, I would have rathered have Jabba the Hutt, and that's saying something. But goddamn, you made the most unattractive character, which I get it. You don't want to have people being attracted to them,
Yeah.
but goddamn, did you succeed?
Don't have to make it that bad.
I think that's the only Star Wars character I've never felt a woman Star Wars character that I've never felt a single bit of happiness towards.
Also, Ryan,
Uh,
let's talk about these unreleased Star Wars games, bro.
okay, let's you had a list of any of them that come up?
I got one
Yeah.
in mind. I got one in
Let's
mind.
let me look at my phone real quick and I'll bring up the list.
All right, because these games I've been waiting for a while, but I'm left in the dark. No breadcrumbs.
All right. So let's talk about these few games. First of
Yeah.
all, Star Wars Hunters, such a botched game that failed so spectacularly. Just gonna say this right now. Wow, you failed so badly. We had Star Wars the Classic Collection, which was basically just a stolen version of a mod. Horrible. We have Project Ragtag, which I don't even know if it's still going yet, but it's basically just supposed to be what Outlaws is, basically. Star Wars Zero Company, which is almost a click style based whatever, which is chill, I guess.
I don't know if it was going to be good.
It
Whenever
sounds
first,
cool. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it sounds cool. It's just it's not out, so I'm really not caring about it anymore.
Yeah.
We have another Star Wars FPS coming out. Don't know anything about it. We have Respawn making another strategy game. Cool. We have Jedi. We have another Jedi game coming out. You know, Jedi after Jedi Survivor. We have Jedi 3, which
Okay.
is coming
Okay.
out, which
Okay.
is pretty cool. I won't lie. And that's gonna be the last one, which is
Oh.
gonna
Okay.
gonna have another.
You think he died?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
It always ends with the big three. After the third movie of anything, it's guaranteed to be probably not that good.
yeah. But then we have Star Wars
Yeah.
Eclipse,
Oh,
which is made by the
I've been
same,
waiting. I'm kind of waiting for that game.
which is made by Dream, which is Dream, whatever the heck it's called, and basically Quantic Dream, who made Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Becomes Human, Heavy Rain.
I want that game so badly.
Yes, I agree, and it's actually in the High Republic era. Now the thing is, this game was first said about in I think it was 2020.
Oh. Oof.
So I feel like this is getting the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga treatment, which I first heard about in middle school. Which, by the way, only came out in my sophomore year of high school, which is crazy because now I'm in college. But this game was in my dude. I'm telling you, I heard about the Flash movie originally when I was in middle school too, and it only came out like 2022. Like all these movies, man. You don't need to take that long for all this stuff.
All right, want to talk? We're getting off topic here
Yeah.
with not coming out. Let's talk about GTA 6.
That ain't Star Wars.
Dude, that ain't Star Wars. But I'm gonna say this right now. One opinion
Next
about
episode.
it is, I know I do not care about GTA 6 anymore. I've fallen off of it. It is such a stupid
Hype
game.
cannot be real.
Like,
the wedding.
I'm telling you right now, one game I'm really excited for is Subnautica 2. But let's get back on topic. All right.
Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Whoa.
We're missing
He said
one.
back on topic.
This is my video. I don't give two flying pancakes. We're missing one important game, Ryan, and we all should know it, right?
Nuts the Republic remake.
Yes. I've been waiting so long. I've been
So
watching
long.
every PlayStation
Mhm.
broadcast, hoping we get
They have
some
not
update.
put a singular update, and it's actually making me so mad because I'm not kidding, dude. I have put so much look into this, and it is like I'm like researching so much. But
Mhm.
wait a minute. There's still nothing.
Hold up. I have a proposition. If it comes out before GTA 6, I will do a challenge of both of yours ideas. If it comes out before GTA 6, I will do it.
This sounds good.
You guys heard him. If before GTA 6, it's on recording. If GTA 6 comes out before Knights of the Republic 2, Knights of the Republic
Remake it.
This man, you want to do a challenge that both of us give him.
I was thinking about if it comes out, I was gonna eat mold, but
See,
Oh,
see, here's the thing. Our friend Wyatt ate Carolina Reaper paste as a so I gave he failed so him and me doing a gaming challenge and
please don't give me the one chip challenge.
no
Oh,
no
thank
it was,
one
it was,
challenge
it
is
was
not that bad. It's not that bad.
it's so the challenge was we all picked 4 games to play, and the person who got the most games like out of winning, it was all games that we had to go against each other. So it was like For Honor, Minecraft. It was like a 1v1 on Minecraft. Gmod 1v1. It was like all these things. It was like, oh no, Gmod was we had to survive a horde of zombies, and whoever died first would
You know what would be an epic battle? Elden Ring.
That would be one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Honestly, I wish they made, it'd be crazy, VR. It is such a crazy thing that they've not made another Star Wars VR game in like so long.
I love
tell you
Vader
what,
and Mold, I'm just saying.
Vader Immortal did
All
so
three of them are
good.
bangers. All
Yeah,
three.
bangers. Galaxy's Edge was actually pretty good in my opinion. I loved every minute of it. no complaints at all. I do think they should have added a little more First Order to it, or maybe something with the New Republic. But
What
they
about
should have
Star
added
Wars?
to it.
What about Star Wars Squadrons?
It's not a VR game, Cedric.
It could be playing VR.
If it's not on Quest and I need a PC VR to
Okay.
use it, then it's not a game that I'm interested in. I
Okay.
want a game I can get on the Steam on the Quest store and play
Yeah.
as is without having to connect my VR
Just
headset to my PC.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
pull the screen out.
exactly.
Like just
Exactly.
and ready to go. Like so much less of a pain
But
having to
here's the
do
thing.
that.
Have you guys seen the new Star Wars game that did come out for VR?
No. Which one?
So a new game did come out for virtual reality
I
on the Quest store.
Go on.
Yeah. And you know what the main basis behind it is?
what?
Mixed reality.
Uh,
Yeah. So, by the way, I was on Instagram, right? Didn't even know this thing was coming out, but it came on my reels and it was like, I don't even know what it's called. Let me search it up.
Sounds horrible. Mixed reality.
Dude, it
Like,
is. Dude, you know how you play with like Lego sets and you'll play like
yeah.
oh,
you know how okay, so here's the thing. They have this thing where you can like take models, like you can take a stormtrooper, you can make it beat the shit out of another stormtrooper and go like it's like and you can get any model and it's like you can just go boop 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 doo, 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 doo. Okay, by the way, it's called Star Wars Beyond Victory. And I want to just show this. I know they won't be able to see this really well, so let me put down my brightness on this. But I will say that this is what they came up with. If I can just, if you guys can look at that real quick, it is that,
I can.
and
Garbage.
it looks horrible. And by the way, I refuse to buy it because I'm not playing with a Lego game or a playset game. And also, by the way, it's a mixed reality, so you can go there, like you can play. Like it's not just mixed reality; it's also in the game, but it's like mini games.
How much is it? How much are they pricing that?
Yeah.
I believe. Let me see. Beyond
If he's anything
Victory
above 30, it's a bit iffy.
price $20.
Oh,
Okay. That's not.
terrible.
That's not. Yeah, it's not terrible.
No,
If it's above 30, no, don't even touch it. But
I'm just saying the main thing on it is you're building pod races and you'll be able to pod race.
Oh, mannequin.
Now this is pod racing.
somebody was gonna say in this call, it was gonna be him or me.
I'll tell you what. The fact that you guys look, I'm a story person myself, but the fact that they haven't looked at everyone buying all these games and went to themselves and said, "Oh, here's an idea. Wouldn't it be really cool if we had a multiplayer Star Wars game? Maybe
Yeah.
one where they're dueling? Like cinema. Wouldn't that be cool if we had a Starship game that's on the Quest? I mean, easily you could just dumb down the graphics and put Star Wars Squadrons on the Quest store easily, and you'd have a bunch more viewers on it. And secondly, why don't you just make Blade and Sorcery or Battle Talent and put it into Star Wars? We have yet to really be given the option to really use a lightsaber in great fashion. With, I'll tell you what, Vader Immortal did great with the story, but the lightsaber thing of being able to use it freely,
It was a bit
it
iffy.
was a bit iffy.
I mean, granted, the free mode they had,
Oh,
the
yeah.
training or the
Oh, the
training
training
mode,
was
that's pretty
bomb.
cool. That
Yeah, that
was
was cool. The training arena pretty cool, but I will say they kind of messed up giving me free reign, walking around. I would have loved it in that training area if I could
Oh, yeah.
walk around hitting people, but I'm
Or
still throwing a
just
light.
sitting there for literally because we all agreed none of us stopped. We just played the training area for like 3 hours straight. Like
Yeah,
we all
I
did
wanted
that,
the
right?
Anakin hilt.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like, after like 30 minutes of staying in the same place, it kind of gets redundant.
Predictable,
Like
yeah.
very.
And by the way, every episode had its own training arena. Episode 1 had a very boring one, very boring. Episode 2 had a decent looking one, and then the episode 3 one had a pretty big area. Each time it got bigger and bigger and bigger. But I'm still stuck in one location. Episode
Yeah.
1, I'm just with a lightsaber dodging and hitting. episode 2, I at least have the Force, and episode 3, I now have a gun, a thermal detonator. Like I care. I don't really want to use a gun. I want to use my lightsaber and bash some stormtroopers on the head, you know. But that might just be me, you know.
Another thing though would be cool is like they were to get this game and they were also to include how lightsabers actually work more, like how they're actually supposed to slice through things.
Yeah.
So they don't know did that pretty good. Like it would be cool if that transferred into a full sort of free play game in VR. That would be sick.
I fully agree with you on that. I think Star Wars really needs to up its game because if they gave the rights to build VR games and games in general, and they made it no longer like us having to ask them
Or
for
mod of it they already have.
the ability to look. If I'm telling you, we've seen what people can do if they had free reigns. You ever hear of Star Wars Redemption? I mean, one person made an entire Star Wars game where you're a Jedi who's going through the entire Clone Wars, later to Order 66 and beyond, and it's amazing. You see Order 66 and everything. It looks great. It looks amazing. Better than a lot of the games that have come out today. I mean,
There's 40
hey,
people working on them.
it looks better than the Star Wars Outlaws. I'll tell you what. I'm not letting
Ryan,
that go. I'll tell you what.
I think we went past our limit for this video, sadly.
How so?
I
Come on,
think
there's no limit.
I don't want to be like an hour long. Be careful for editing.
Oh no, come on. Come on, yeah, we do.
I don't want to editing that long. So, all right, bye guys.
No, we'll see. We'll
With
okay. If we're ending
Yeah,
this,
part two,
if
part
we're-
two.
if we're ending this video, then hope you all enjoy this video. We'll see you all later. Maybe with another person. Maybe another time with Colin again if we ever see each other.
Also,
Then yeah.
all right, one more thing, guys. One more thing. On
Yeah.
today, November 23rd, 2025, at 1:28 a.m., if
Hmm?
Knights of the Old Republic remake comes out before GTA 6, I will do two challenges one challenge of each that these two idiots will pick.
You're gonna be the idiot doing them. So who's the bigger idiot here?
You guys, because
All I'm
it's already
saying
coming
here-
out.
All I'm saying, man, I'm not an idiot.
All right. Well, I hope you guys catch. I hope you guys have a good
For
night.
sure.
I hope you guys catch on your on some sleep. Stay
Catch up.
hydrated.
We'll see you.
My name is Santos, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, guys.
See ya.